You're listening to KLOK 1170 AM, the entire Silicon Valley and all of Northern California.
1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos, tres. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. 1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos, tres.
When you touch away, I'll make you hot, get it on you, God will make you wanna say.
Now listen,
Get up,
that's right.
stand up, clap your hands, man. I make you wanna dance, I make you wanna move. I just do sonia, I can put you in the mood.
Hello everyone, welcome to Rachna's Fitness Show. I'm your host Rachna. This show is all about getting you off the couch and getting you working out. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565. Again 408-912-5565. ये स्टूडियो का नंबर अभी आपको कॉल करके क्वेश्चन पूछना है अपनी एक्सरसाइज से रिलेटेड, फिटनेस रिलेटेड, वेट लॉस रिलेटेड. अगेन दिस इज अ लाइव शो. आपकी कॉल्स जो है अभी लाइव ली जाएंगी. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड अगेन asking a question about your weight loss or something that we're going to be talking about, you have a question about the same, or in general if you have a question about your weight loss, खाने से related, nutrition से related, exercise से related, fitness related, किस तरह की exercise करनी चाहिए, किस तरह का खाना खाना चाहिए, नहीं खाना चाहिए, any of those questions are definitely welcome. आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. आप हमें हमारी ऑफ कोर्स इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन गेटिंग टच विद मी, आप हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी जाके हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. Again, information about me before I get into the website is I'm a fitness expert. I have owned my own center called Rachna's Wellness Center. Started about more than 12 years ago, and it is called Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC. Physically, we are located in Sunnyvale, California. And but again, हमारे जितने भी programs हैं, of course, are now being done from people worldwide. So if you are listening to my show and you do not live local to Sunnyvale area, or you're listening from a different state, or you have a friend or a family member that you think might be able to benefit, and I've had a lot of these referrals that of course happen where people live in a different state or a country, but someone has heard me here, you definitely welcome to recommend me, because हमारे जितने भी programs हैं, a lot of these programs are especially designed for people who do not live local. So if you are listening to my show, or there is someone that you know जो हमारे प्रोग्राम से बेनिफिट कर सकता है, आप डेफिनेटली हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हमारी वेबसाइट के थ्रू. आवर वेबसाइट इज़ rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. You can just go and Google, find Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC, and आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हमारी वेबसाइट के थ्रू. हमारा फ़ोन नंबर है to get in touch with us, to set an appointment with us, or to come and talk to with us, or of course over the phone. हमारा फ़ोन नंबर है 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. We do have some callers. Let's go and move on to our first caller, Karan, I guess. Hi, Karan. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Very good. How can we help you?
Okay, I was calling because I get anxiety sometime,
Okay.
So, yeah, I was calling, like, what food should I avoid, or what food should I favor, the most?
What food you should avoid, what you should favor the most. Again, anxiety could be related to many of the issues. So again, I'm not sure how much information you want to give me on air, but caffeine, of course, is going to get anxiety. Are you a person who would drink caffeine or any kind of caffeinated drinks, or even that involves soda? Is that something that you do?
Yeah, I used to drink caffeine, but not anymore. I stopped.
Okay. So you've stopped caffeine, so you do not drink any caffeine at all?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I'll probably suggest is taking or sniffing on some kind of lemon oil. Lemon oil, it could be a lemon, let's say a lip balm, that could be lemon balm, or lemon oil, or maybe just using some lemon oil to rub on your hands and fingers and stuff. Lemon is a soothing agent, and it helps a lot of people just to kind of calm down. So that's just a general suggestion I would probably give you, because in fact, lemon and caffeine have similar properties in terms of calming. Or cocoa. I'm sorry, not caffeine, but cocoa. A lot of people eat chocolate to calm themselves down many times. So, of course, chocolate comes with calories, but lemon has similar properties also. So, try using lemon in different forms, and that is always a calming agent. That's one suggestion. Second is you tell me what do you think, and I think every person, whenever any person has an issue, somewhere deep down you know what you could be doing wrong. So give me some suggestions. Lead me here. What do you think you're doing wrong in terms of eating right, not right? Do you work too much? Tell me a little bit here, so maybe I can direct you more. So let's see. What do you think? What do you personally think you could be doing wrong?
What I figure that I've been working late nights. I used to do graveyard and then staying up all night and not taking enough food like during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So that I was doing wrong for sure. Staying up all night. So that I stopped. I changed my job. And now I'm working days only. But
Okay.
but once in a while, like I do get anxiety still, but I'm taking Ayurvedic medicine.
You are okay. Do you
Yes.
sleep well? So again, you are doing, as of now, you're doing day shift. So when you sleep at night, you really sleep well, or do you keep waking up all the time?
Not really well. Like sometimes, my sleep is kind of disturbed. So I drink a hot milk before I go to sleep. So that helps me sometimes.
Okay. B complex, vitamin B complex. Another thing, you can probably talk to your doctor about it, but it's nice and safe. It's called melatonin. Melatonin is something that the body creates on its own but when all the lights go off. It's just something, and that is what makes you nice and sleepy and drowsy. And sometimes a lot of people, just because of the disturbed sleep cycle, which you probably have had in the last some years because of the graveyard shift, your body's just not used to creating the right amount of melatonin. Melatonin is what will make you sleepy at night, and that only happens when there's no sunlight or no light. So I would, and then melatonin comes over the counter. It's pretty safe to take. You can check with a doctor if you want to, but it's very safe to take. It's called melatonin. In a lot of people, it's not a sleep pill at all. It's not like, I'm not recommending any sleeping pills or something, but it's just the same thing that the body creates. But sometimes when a lot of people have disturbed sleep cycles, their body does not produce enough melatonin. So just taking one melatonin capsule or pill, it comes in all different forms. It really helps a lot of people. And once the sleep cycle gets better, you don't have to, but there's no drawback of taking that. But again, you can, of course, check with the doctor about that. So that's the second suggestion. We talked about some kind of lemon, perfumed scent, balm or oil. Then we talked about melatonin. And then, of course, soda is something you said you've already stopped, right? And the next thing I'm always going to suggest you start exercising if you don't, because exercising just makes you sleep well. As simple as that. Do you exercise?
Like what type of exercise should I prefer though?
I would say anything you enjoy, as long as it's some kind of exercise. Normally I always recommend some kind of combination of cardio and some weight training or strength training, some push-ups, some sit-ups, some weights in your hand, some free weights, some body weight, some cardio, heart rate goes up, so all kind of stuff. But I mean, that's the best. I mean, that's been proven for years and years and years. I mean, it cures every single anxiety and depression and whatnot. A lot of people who are on anxiety pills, when they go start doing a lot of exercise, they don't have to take anxiety pills anymore. That's how serious connection is there between anxiety and not being able to work hard. So, but I will definitely suggest, if you don't, find some time, get 30 minutes, whatever that you prefer, whatever that you like, start exercising. It just, I think we got. Are you still there, Karan? Okay, I think this call got disconnected. But again, yeah, those are some of the suggestions I would give to any one of you. Exercise is important. You have to clean up your food intake too. I mean, if you're inducing all these foods that are making you more anxious, especially caffeine and sodas and stuff, I mean, that's going to make you more anxious. Sleep cycle has to be very important, especially for a lot of people who have day sleep cycles. They sleep in the day and they work in the night. The sleep cycle gets really bad. And even if when they move back to a regular cycle, which is sleeping at night, it takes a while. So I would definitely recommend start taking some kind of melatonin pills. Again, talk to your doctor, but they're nice and safe. So some suggestions for you. Okay. Again, अगर आपके पास कोई और question है similar या फिर अपनी exercise weight loss related, let's say you've been really looking to lose weight and you're really stuck or you've plateaued, I would definitely love to talk to you to see exactly what you're doing and what you could be doing wrong and what you should be doing. आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं. हमारी स्टूडियो नंबर है 408-912-5565. Again, 408-912-5565. 5565. Again, information about me. I'm the owner of Rachna's Wellness. Started about 12 years ago. I do come here every Wednesday to take live calls. We talk about health, nutrition, fitness, all related topics. इस स्टूडियो पे every Wednesday between 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock we do take your live calls. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है अभी हमसे मुझसे बात करने के लिए 408-912-5565. Again, 408-912-5565. And information. Again, I'm a fitness expert. I have been running a lot of fitness related programs for years and years and years. And I'm very proud to say that I've never had a person who's not achieved what they wanted to achieve, who hasn't reached their goals at my center. So if you are looking to achieve whatever goals you have in fitness, let's say आपका 10 pound का goal है, 20 pound का goal है, 100 pound का goal है, whatever that it is, I will get you there. Worked with thousands and thousands of people so far, and I'm proud to say this on here. I've never had a person who's never seen results. So all I need is a little commitment from you. I will do the remaining. I'll push you, I'll motivate you, whatever it takes, but I will definitely work with you to make sure that we together get to your goals. So again, if you're interested in being a part of any of our fitness program, weight loss program, strength training program, we also have programs like Just Abs, specific programs tailored towards people with specific needs. Let's say you really want to cut off a lot of belly fat or a little bit of belly fat or, build six packs. So we have Just Abs, different levels, level 1, level 2. We also have a program called Ultra Fat Burner, the UFB program. And then we also have special programs for women who've had kids in the last some years. It is called a post-pregnancy weight loss program. And then we also have programs for women who are pregnant and they really want to have a good, healthy pregnancy and keep working out in a healthier way all throughout the pregnancy, which are our prenatal programs. And then we also have programs for teenager kids. We have a lot of mom and daughters and let's say, sons, whatever, come together. So if you have a younger kid that you think should be benefiting from exercise, or maybe they're on the ramp up of maybe weight or something that you're concerned, bring them with you. I'll be happy to work with them, work out with them, get them all back on nice and track so that when they're off to college or in the later years, they know exactly what they should be doing. So yes, we do have a lot of younger kids and teenagers who come to my center. So again, to get information, आप हमारी website visit कर सकते हैं, rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. या फिर आप मुझे सीधा कॉल कर सकते हैं. I'll be happy to talk to you over the phone, talk to you exactly what you're looking to achieve, set up an appointment. हम फोन पे बात कर सकते हैं, or of course we can set up an appointment for you to come in if you're local. The number to give a call to me is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. Okay. आप हमारे फेसबुक के पेज के थ्रू भी हमें कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं हमारे साथ. ऑफ कोर्स स्टे इन टच विद अस. हमारा फेसबुक का पेज है रचना रेडियो. सो facebook.com/rachna radio, RACHNA, Rachna Radio. Please go like our page, and that's another way to stay in touch with us, or maybe ask questions if you have some related questions about fitness and nutrition through our Facebook page. Of course, if you haven't seen me, and I know a lot of people have heard me for years and years, but if you definitely want to go check out our YouTube channel, I of course make a lot of videos which are posted on our YouTube channel. हमारा YouTube का channel है Rachna's Wellness, RACHNAS Wellness, I guess, yeah, Rachna's Wellness. And of course आपको हमारी वेबसाइट पे सबके लिंक्स मिलेंगे. rachnaradio.com पे जाके अगर आपको हमारा फेसबुक का लिंक चाहिए या फिर हमारा यूट्यूब का लिंक चाहिए, हमारे क्लास स्केड्यूल चाहिए, हमारे प्रोग्राम्स चाहिए, गुड डेट्स चाहिए, फीस चाहिए, and all that stuff, all the information is all available on my website. But again, अगर आप हमारे YouTube वीडियोस देखना चाहते हैं या फिर हमारे सारे जो रेडियो शोज भी हैं, if you cannot listen to them live or you can only listen to them a part of it, or you want to go listen to them again or forward it to someone else, आप हमारे सारे रेडियो शोज जो है हमारे YouTube के चैनल के थ्रू भी सुन सकते हैं later on. All of the recorded shows, at least for the last 1+ year, I've always been putting them on the YouTube channel. So YouTube पे जाके go find Rachna's Wellness, and you can listen to all of our shows and also watch a lot of other videos like healthy cooking videos and some other videos that I've made, and I've posted them on my YouTube channel. So please go subscribe to my channel and stay connected with me that way too. Okay, let's move on to our next caller. I guess Harjeet. Hi Harjeet, how are you?
Hi Rachna, I'm good, thanks. First of all, I want to say that I do hear your show on my commute back home to lunch, which is a short one, but whatever I hear, I really like that because it's very motivating.
Thank you.
And my question would be that, I had baby 8 months ago, and I happened to have lost the weight almost by itself. I didn't have to do much because I was nursing. But it seems that the belly fat is really, it's a bit hard to get rid of on its own. So I guess I have to do something for it. Any tips on that? What would be the good way to lose it?
Right. I'm supposing this is your first one. Was this your first pregnancy?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And that's what happened. A lot of women, not that I'm saying that probably should happen the second one, but it gets harder and harder in second and, further subsequent pregnancies. But first one, a lot of women are maybe in their 20s at that time. Metabolism is still higher, so it's a lot easier. And the belly fat isn't, or the whole body weight isn't that stubborn yet. So a lot of women do come back to their initial weight after the first delivery, but of course the stomach is still there. And then after second and third and whatever subsequent pregnancies, the weight, lost, let's say if a woman gained 30 pounds, initially you'll probably lose all 25 of it, maybe, sustain 20 in the subsequent pregnancies, maybe lose 15. And that's when women build up weight pregnancy by pregnancy because, and so that's the basic of it. So that's when you said you've lost mostly all of the weight except the belly fat. I assumed it was probably your first pregnancy, but let's keep it that way for the further pregnancies if that happened. Good. So now coming back to the question of belly fat. Belly fat it's a lot of loose skin because what happens when you're pregnant, if you don't work out, you do gain a lot of fat or at least some of the fat and stomach, and then once that happens you have to really tone back that skin also, not just lose fat but also tone it back, and that requires a process. Just losing weight will not do it because you really haven't stretched the skin back, just to kind of emphasize it that way. So a couple of suggestions for you would be one is that, rub coconut oil. I don't think any other cream would do any other wonders more than coconut oil. So try to, just massage coconut oil. That's just a basic suggestion I'll probably give you. Pure organic, like a virgin coconut oil. That's one suggestion. Second is that you need to start focusing on belly fat exercises. Have you done any of those so far? Are you there, Harjeet? Hello?
Sorry, it seems I was on mute. So I have tried Surya Namaskar, but I'm not able to do it on a daily basis. But on and off, I try that. So that does do stretching of the whole body, but maybe not specifically belly that much. So I guess as I hear from you, I need to do more of belly-focused exercises.
A lot of belly-focused exercises, a lot of transfers abs, what is called, not just specific crunches alone. So a lot of side, what they call the lateral or the obliques or the transfers abs, that is where the weight is mostly than the front. So put it that way. But I would definitely recommend you doing a program with me, which is called the post-pregnancy weight loss program, which is specially designed for specifically this case where we focus a lot on the belly fat, transfers and sides and obliques and all that stuff for women who've gained weight. But that's a very good program called the post-pregnancy weight loss program. Would recommend you that. But again, yes, a lot of exercises that I do focus on that program is all different angles. It's just not crunches alone. In fact, crunches are pretty much the last on my list. For most of my programs, I use it as more of a training tool, but I definitely don't, because crunches only work center of the abs. And the women, when you gain weight as pregnancy, is more of the transfers, the side muscles. So I'll probably say, just to name, one exercise, I'll probably recommend planks. In fact, when you do Surya Namaskar, the downward dog, when you take your bottoms up, and that kind of exercise is called a plank. And I recommend doing a lot of those exercises also to tone up your lower abs. But those are some of the suggestions for you. But I would definitely recommend, doing a post-pregnancy weight loss program to really work on that special area.
Okay. A follow-up question on that. I'm not sure if this is a fact, which I had heard from somewhere, that they say that if you do not lose the belly fat post-pregnancy up to a certain period, that it kind of becomes a permanent fat. So I wanted to check about this with you. It was yes, or it's
yeah. Let me give you. It's partially true. And let me give you a very silly example to prove this. Kind of sounds silly, but that's the fact. So the way we gain weight, once, when we're pregnant, is that it's the uterus and the stomach, gets bigger. But typically it's a balloon, imagine, right? So the uterus is kind of like a balloon, right? So imagine I take a balloon, I put air in it. Silly example, but bear with me. I put air in it, and right after, let's say 5 minutes, I think, no, I don't like the balloon. I'm going to take the air off, and it's going to look exactly brand new balloon. But let's see if I keep it blown up for the next, let's say, 2 months or 1 month, whatever. And then I think, nah, I don't like the balloon. I'm going to take the air out. It's going to be wrinkly. Make sense? So that's exactly, I always tell women is please get on, get on the wagon of getting to lose weight as soon as you possibly can. There's never a late time. There's never a time saying you can't do it, but the sooner the better. Just to kind of give you that same example, the sooner you'll try it, the better you're going to be able to have a flatter stomach. Easier it's going to be for you to get a flatter stomach, as opposed to where, of course not you, but I've heard cases where women say, oh, I'm going to have a second kid or maybe third kid. What's the point of losing now? Maybe I'll just get it all done, then I'll lose after I've had my second kid. I mean, that's when, first of all, like I mentioned initially when you called, is first of all, you piled up 5 or 6 pounds every pregnancy. Second of all, you've had that stomach that way for years now. And now, it's going to be hard for you to absolutely go back to flatter stomach when you could have done it earlier. So hopefully that silly example made some sense here. But yes, the sooner, the better, and the easier it would be for you.
I see. Yeah, that was a good analogy, rather. Thanks, Rachna.
Yes. Do you have any questions, Bar, or that's it?
That would be all.
Okay. Thank you for calling. You take care. Bye. Okay, so again, studio number 408-912-5565. अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है अपनी एक्सरसाइज, न्यूट्रिशन, फिटनेस, वेट लॉस से रिलेटेड, आप हमें डेफिनेटली कॉल कर सकते हैं. I'll be happy to help you as much as I can on air. Again, स्टूडियो का नंबर अभी कॉल करने के लिए 408-912-5565. Again, to mention, we do have a bunch of different batches starting. I know the summer vacation is just about over, but the schools are just about going to start opening in the next couple of weeks, and the kids are going to be back in school. A lot of people are done with their vacationing, at least for that until the holiday season comes. So you've got good couple months in between to focus on you. I don't understand the reason why you're going to push this out further. I mean, you already pushed it out. A lot of people listening to me, जिन्होंने सोचा था कि जैसे ही बच्चों का स्कूल खत्म होगा हम जल्दी से शुरू करेंगे, और वो अभी तक बस सुन रहे हैं, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया. अब आप और 3 महीने सोचो कि अब तो दिवाली आने वाली है, अब तो न्यू ईयर आने वाले हैं, अब अगले साल करेंगे. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, someone please call me and explain this to me. What is the reasoning of always pushing your health away, your fitness away, and making everything else a priority? When your health should be priority, your health, your fitness, the way you look, the way you feel about yourself is a priority, definitely number one. So if you're still listening to me and still contemplating, still debating when you're going to start a program, ab kaun sa batch shuru hoga, I mean, I don't see a reason. Get on the bandwagon. I'll help you. You'll lose weight. You'll feel good about yourself. There's absolutely no reason in delaying. So again, we do have a lot of different programs as soon as the kids go back to school. So we do have a post-pregnancy weight loss program starting in the next 2 weeks. And then we also have our Just Abs. And then the Ultra Fat Burner also program starting this month. So again, if you're interested, we do have programs for men and women. We can come in as a couple. We are kid friendly. Let's say you want to do a program together. A weekend morning or one of the mornings, either way, or evenings, and you don't have anywhere to leave your kids, you're definitely welcome to bring your kid with you while you attend a program with me at the center. हमारे जितने programs होते हैं, they of course start with, number one, I'm going to sit down with you and write some goals down to see what you're looking to achieve. And then once we have that, I'm going to start taking a bunch of measurements. I also do a testing on you, which tells me exactly what your metabolism is. It's called the RMR, Body's Metabolic Testing. So once that test is done, I know exactly what you should be eating, how much you should be eating. Are you eating less? Are you eating more? What kind of nutrition you should be having? And what kind of exercise is going to help you? So once all of that information gets on, then of course I keep a track of pretty much all of these numbers every single week by week, so that I know what change is going on. How much weight are you losing? How many inches are you losing from the specific areas that you wanted to focus on? And from there on, we follow complete exercise programs, exercise sessions. Like I mentioned, programs could be done on site. आप हमारे सेंटर को विजिट करके सारे सेशंस कर सकते हैं, या फिर a lot of people do my programs remotely. So you will be given access. That means that you do not have to drive down. You will actually attend a session at any time that you prefer from home. And that works perfectly. It's been going on for years and years and years. I've actually never seen a lot of my clients ever. Some of them I probably saw them a couple of years back, and they're continuing. A lot of people, and sometimes I haven't seen these people, and they just access remotely everything. So whatever your schedule is, whatever your thing is, I will be happy to create something for you accordingly. Or let's say maybe you can only come down once a week on a weekend. So of course we can set up a program that way also. So again, that's how the exercises work. And then the last is nutrition. So I give you complete, healthy, desi nutrition meal plans to follow week by week. So every week we focus on a different criteria so that, again, it's not about eating less, it's about eating right. So that's how all the programs are. So post-pregnancy programs, again, that's a concept. Again, within that we have different courses based upon different areas that you wanted to focus on. So again, to get registered, the first is, of course, you can visit my website. You can give me a call. I'll be happy to talk as many questions you have, get to know you. You get to know me, and then of course we can set up a time for you to come in so we can sit down and talk and take it from there. The number to get in touch with me is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. हमारी वेबसाइट है rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. Okay. Wanted to talk a little bit about superfoods. I know we've talked about, it's a known name that's been used for a long time now. It's probably, I would say, it's impossible to count कितनी बार आपने कोई आर्टिकल पढ़ा है, स्टडीज पढ़ी हैं, फीचरिंग की ये खाना चाहिए सुपरफूड है, ये खाना चाहिए सुपरफूड है, ये इस आइलैंड से आता है, ये इस वाइल्ड बुशेस से आता है चाइना से, और ये इस अर्जेंटीना से आता है, and all kind of interesting stuff. Information about many superfoods is everywhere. And while they're interesting, and okay, nutrition profile are pretty impressive too, but it's kind of interesting to think about it. I mean, seriously, if all the superfoods are coming all around the world, why don't we have superfoods around us? Is there a reason why they're all coming from all these areas? Of course, there's a reason. There's less pollution and all that stuff. But still, shouldn't there be some more superfoods around us too? The answer is yes, there are. So how odd is that everything that seems to be the best at aiding at weight loss and preventing cancer and boosting brain power and all those superfoods come pretty much half away from around the world? If I put it this way, pretty much every state in America has a list of native foods offering impressive vitamins, minerals, and other elements essential for health. So wherever you live, there are local foods which are superfoods too. So let's go talk about some of them. Lemon. Lemon is just about a superfood. Not many of you would think that lemon could be a superfood. Like I was telling, in fact, let's go and relate that, because I know that we had a caller initially that we could talk about. So lemon and cacao. A lot of people have, of course, cacao is where the chocolate comes from, but chocolate में sugar भी add होती है, but we're talking about pure cacao, 100% cacao. And so uske benefit, a lot of people know that it's extremely high antioxidants, but lemon and cacao have just about, so before you reach for cacao, lemon has just about similar properties, of course not the flavor, as cacao. So lemon is effectively a superfood too. So if you are a chocolate lover, one of the reasons why people crave it, right? Cacao jo hoti hai, chocolate, it's soothing and even somewhat stress relieving. Exactly, lemon does the same. It lifts your spirits without the stimulation of caffeine and the calories that come from chocolate. Another use of lemon is, of course, to promote sleep. Like I was telling the other person, you can chop the leaves, lemon ki jo leaves hoti hai, you can chop the leaves and maybe steep them in some boiling water to make a tea, or just maybe rub some lemon oil, lemon balm, or just lemon leaves on your skin. And it seeps into your bloodstream and it really makes you feel relaxed. So lemon is a superfood. It's all over, right? It's something we've ignored. And of course, everyone knows benefits of lemon. To stay healthy, you take a couple of pure or half a lemon, squeeze into, a glass of water, maybe a couple of drops of honey, and drink it in the morning. It's very good for digestion too and whatnot. So lemon is a superfood. The next one I wanted to talk about is blueberries. Blueberries are definitely a superfood. Blueberries, in fact, when I talk to acai berries, acai, just to let you know, it's ACAI, if anyone hasn't heard it, but it's pronounced as acai. Okay, so it's kind of acai are basically kind of a cross between grapes and blueberries. If you taste them, just that way, they look very much like blueberries, but oddly, they taste a little bit like a berry dipped in chocolate. Maybe that's how acai berries taste. And they've been used in traditional medicine to treat infections, parasites, ulcers, and whatnot. They also come from the Amazon region. So again, called a superfood, coming from halfway across the world, like I said. So yes, they have a lot of benefit, but like I said, blueberries are just about the similar benefits like acai berries. So before you only reach out for acai berries, which again are coming from just about half of the globe crossing around, blueberries have similar benefits also. Okay, and so a lot of benefit comes here. And the next one I want to talk about is wheatgrass. Wheatgrass you could grow it locally as grass, as green and grass. What does wheatgrass look like? बहुत ही कोई green grass होगा ना, वैसा लगता है wheatgrass, just to let you know. So as green as any grass you've ever seen, that's what wheatgrass is. People will line up. I've seen people line up and pay a lot of money in big bucks just to get a small shot of wheatgrass. benefits include fighting aging. It gives your skin a very nice glow, cleansing the blood and cleansing the blood, fighting tumors, and a lot of benefits. Okay, clinical studies have shown that wheatgrass contains a shot of wheatgrass contains 90 minerals, 20 essential amino acids, 13 vitamins, and 80 enzymes. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. But the major part of wheatgrass that really makes it a superfood is the 70% ratio of chlorophyll. So wheatgrass is 70% chlorophyll, structurally similar to red blood cells, hemoglobin. That makes it a superfood. So the reason wheatgrass is a superfood, of course, it has all these nutrients and vitamins and amino acids and all that stuff and enzymes, but it's more than that. It's a 70% ratio of chlorophyll. It's very high chlorophyll in it. So it's structurally similar to our red blood cells in the body, okay, which make it a superfood. So what happens जब आप wheatgrass का कोई shot लेते हैं या wheatgrass किसी भी form में intake होती है आपकी body में, once the body absorbs it, it converts into hemoglobin because it's 70% chlorophyll. It's structurally similar to red blood cells, so it converts to hemoglobin, mimicking red blood cells and carrying oxygen to vital areas of your body. So now you know exactly where the benefits of wheatgrass are coming from. And everyone knows that अगर आपको कोई tumor cure करना है, cancer cure करना है, all these cancers and tumors do not really survive in an oxygen-rich environment. Okay, so when you take wheatgrass, अगर आपकी बॉडी में किसी भी तरह का कैंसर है या ट्यूमर है, क्या ग्रोथ हो रही है, wheatgrass क्या करता है? Just because it's very high source of chlorophyll, it is similar to hemoglobin and red blood cells. So that means आपकी बॉडी में जैसी wheatgrass जाता है, आपकी जो बॉडी है, it's going to start mimicking that आपकी बॉडी को बहुत सारे hemoglobin या red blood cells बने हैं. That means your body quickly starts to transfer a lot of oxygen to all these different areas. Oxygen, like I said, can kill cancer and tumor cells. So kind of explained it pretty clearly what are the benefits of wheatgrass. Okay, and another thing I wanted to talk about is goji berries. I know it's again a superfood, comes from halfway across the world. Goji berries are known for having a lot of vitamin C, spelled as Goji. Originally from Asia, they were used by the ancients to replenish bloody fluids, improve skin, soothe nerves and whatnot. Similar to goji berries, what you can find locally is rose hips. I know the word is weird, but rose hips. Rose hips are pretty much the fruits or the seed pods of wild roses that you pretty much see growing wherever. In late summer or in fall, rose के जो wild roses के जो seeds होते हैं, उनके fruits होते हैं, they contain so much vitamin C, just about similar as goji berry, and they're actually known to be one of the most abundant sources of vitamin C in the world. It was only until the last, I think, several decades कि लोगों को इसके rose hips के इतने nutrition पता चले. Today, there, of course, आप बहुत सारी jams और jellies अगर soups और bread या wine में भी कितनी बार डलता है, but a lot of jams and jellies में rose hips add किए जाते हैं to give them the really high flavor, the rose flavor, and also, of course, a very good source of vitamin C. Next, wanted to talk about the next superfood, spirulina. So again, wanted to quickly mention, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना's fitness show पे. अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है, आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं पूछने के लिए अपनी एक्सरसाइज, न्यूट्रिशन, फिटनेस, वेट लॉस रिलेटेड. हमारा स्टूडियो नंबर है 408-912-5565. Again, 408-912-5565. So again, to get in touch with me, to come and register for a complete weight loss program, we do have a post-pregnancy weight loss program and the ultra fat burner, and also the Just Abs starting on around the middle of August. So again, to get registered or to see which is the best option for you, which program is going to be the best for you based upon your schedule, based upon your goals, you're definitely welcome to give me a call. Hamaara phone number to get in touch with me or to set up an appointment is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. You can also visit my website to get information a little bit more about our programs and address and schedule of the programs and whatnot. And the website is Rachna Radio, Rachna, rachna.radio.com. Or of course, you can also visit or just Google Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC. And that's another way to get, find us too. And of course, you can always connect us through our Facebook page. Go find Rachna's Wellness Center, Rachna Radio actually. So facebook.com/Rachna Radio is our Facebook page. We also have our own brand of vitamins and protein powders and supplements. So again, आप इसमें से कुछ भी order करना चाहते हैं, we've had our protein powders for good more than 6-7 years now that I've been offering. हमारे protein powders come in 3 different flavors of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. They're all non-GMO protein powders. And they also have no artificial ingredients added to it. They're only flavored with stevia, and a lot of people have had them. They've always come back for again and again because the flavor of these protein powders is very nice. They don't taste, like normal protein powders. They actually taste very good, which is nice. So they come in 3 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And then we also have a lot of different supplements. We have our vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 combination supplement. And then we also have our Triflas. Trifla, everyone knows the benefits of Trifla, amazing, out of the world benefits. And we also have our multivitamins, and these are all fruit and vegetable based multivitamins, vegan formula. So again, agar aap ye lena chahte hain, and then we have a bunch of other vitamins. And in fact, we also have a probiotics, a very good formulation of probiotics, which definitely help you with weight loss and digestion. आप ये सब हमारी वेबसाइट के थ्रू ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, या फिर आप हमें फ़ोन करके ऑर्डर प्लेस कर सकते हैं. वी कैन शिप देम टू wherever that you live worldwide, or of course you can come and visit our center and pick them up yourself. So again, all the information के लिए आप बस हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं, and we'll be happy to give you information to see whatever that you prefer. Phone number to get in touch with me is 408-320-8111. Okay, so moving back, we're talking about superfoods. The next superfood wanted to talk about is spirulina. What is spirulina? बहुत लोगों ने नाम सुना है, काफी नाम सुना है. What is it? If you've heard of it's called the blue-green algae. You're halfway there. Spirulina's deep blue-green color reveals its active ingredient. Same thing like I talked about the chlorophyll that was having wheatgrass. So same thing. Wheatgrass की तरह spirulina में भी chlorophyll it's extremely high. And that's where exactly, first of all, the blue-green color भी जो spirulina का होता है, यहीं से आता है. It's coming from its active ingredient, chlorophyll. It strengthens the immune system. It reduces fatigue. It combats a lot of allergies. So it's a very good source of chlorophyll. That means it's just gonna, all I can say is it's a superfood. So if you've spirulina का powder मिलता है, आप उसको smoothie में डाल सकते हैं. So just put a spoon of it in your smoothies or whatever, like any कोई भी आप juice पी रहे हो, smoothie पी रहे हो, or just eat a powder like that. या फिर अगर आपको कोई smoothie नहीं पीनी अच्छी लगती है, आप इसका capsule भी मिलते हैं उस में, but it's literally a superfood. It's a very high source of iron too. A lot of people are anemic or iron deficient, see a lot of benefits by taking spirulina. I mean, amazing benefits. Another plant which is very high in chlorophyll is called nettles. Nettles. Taken over time, nettle will strengthen your circulatory, immune, endocrine system to a level that you'll be amazed. The stronger these systems, the better your body is going to be able to deal with anything that comes your way. So we talked with, again, I'm talking about all these superfoods. So introduce at least a couple. Don't just live on the basic dal sabzi roti diet. It's good, but it's not just the best. Because first of all, हमारे crops deplete हो चुके हैं, हमारी soil deplete हो चुकी है, हमारा atmosphere deplete हो चुका है, हमारे farming methods deplete हो चुके हैं. So if you're thinking that our ancestors didn't have to take all these this stuff, I mean that's not true. उस time soil भी बहुत हमारी rich थी and whatnot, but things were different. So आजकल की diet अगर हम सिर्फ दाल सब्जी रोटी basic खा के we're thinking that हमारा weight कम होगा, हम healthy रहेंगे, हमें सारी body के ingredients, antioxidants मिल जाएंगे, it's not going to happen. First of all, there's just way too much stress and pollution all around कि your body is so much oxidized. And it's in a very high stress level. So you have to take at least a couple superfoods daily in your diet. So I'm giving you a bunch of names. I gave you lemon. I gave you cacao is a superfood. Then we talked about acai berries. We talked about blueberries. We talked about wheatgrass. And then a very high source of chlorophyll, like I talked about wheatgrass. And we talked about goji berries. We talked about rose hips. We talked about spirulina. We talked about nettles. Okay. So we've talked about all these. Now let's go talk about something that's even simple, जो बिल्कुल ही हमारे grocery store में हमें हमेशा मिल जाएगा. मतलब, of course, all these things are still available in grocery. So let's go talk about among all the vegetables grown in the U.S. Let's just go talk about something that's extremely local. Broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts. It's a nutrient-dense superfood. It's of course starts from broccoli seeds, and it's linked to the prevention of many serious diseases from heart disease to diabetes. So broccoli sprout is literally a superfood. It helps to detoxify your body. It reduces inflammation. I mean, it has a lot of benefits. I could go on and on, but I'm just going to name a few like you mentioned. Broccoli sprouts is definitely going to be a superfood. Another superfood we're going to talk about is arugula. a vegetable, of course, salad. काफी लोग arugula salad में डालते हैं, but it could be taken in any way that you want. Arugula, spelled as ARUGULA. हर स्टोर में, ग्रोसरी स्टोर में हमेशा आपको मिल जाएगा vegetables के section में. Arugula it's another powerhouse vegetable, full of fiber, full of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K also, and magnesium, iron, phosphorus, manganese, and whatnot. So it's rich in a lot of nutrients. So it's typically, I would definitely call it a superfood, arugula, which is very easy to find. The last superfood on top is avocado. It was used by Mayans as an aphrodisiac. Avocados are more than twice the potassium of banana. That's how high they are in potassium. And everyone knows potassium जो है आपके blood pressure को maintain करके रखेगा, आपकी salt intake को balance करता है, it keeps you hydrated, so it has a lot of benefits. And of course, everyone knows कि avocado को हम खा भी सकते हैं, face पे भी लगा सकते हैं. Avocado में cooking भी कर सकते हैं, oil भी मिलता है, so it has so many benefits. आप उसका mask लगा सकते हो, facial scrub बना सकते हो. It's a natural sunscreen. It is a moisturizer. So I could go on and on. And so I've given you a bunch of superfoods that I would definitely recommend you to start taking at least a couple of these on a daily basis, so you do get a lot of antioxidants from your, that normally we don't from our diet. Okay, let's go and move on to callers. We're going to be talking to Rajesh. Hi, Rajesh. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, go ahead with the question, please. How can I help you?
45 years old and then work as technician in a company. Application for acidity and also...
Rajesh, hold on just a second. I'm sorry, I missed. Your voice was echoing initially when you called. So if you could repeat your question, I really couldn't. If you could just please say whatever you said again.
I'm about 46 years old and work as a technician in a company.
Okay.
And I've been suffering from acidity, ulcer, a little triglyceride also, and but I have too much stress also, kind of brain weakness too. So what kind of a diet you would suggest for me?
So you're saying you're 46 years old and you do take a lot of stress.
No, I don't take stress, but it comes to me. I get stressed out, kind of lightheadedness, and patient of acidity, ulcer, triglyceride too.
Yeah, so you are, I don't know how much, if you were my friend, I would have told you, don't do this to yourself. Just don't. But, since I don't know you too much, all I can be really polite. But if I would have known you, I'll be mad at you. But since I don't know you personally, so all I can recommend you, please don't do this to yourself. You just cannot be living this way. No, you just can't. There's absolutely no way. And all these things are related. Stress is so much connected to ulcer. जो भी लोग stress होते हैं, उनको ulcer सबसे पहले होते हैं. So yes, stress comes our way, but there are a lot of stress relieving things that you can follow. So let's go back to diet. What kind of diet? What do you think? What is your typical diet? Anything that comes off the way, fridge में पड़ा है खा लिया, बाहर से उठा लिया. What is your typical diet?
No, I never take anything from fridge or anything. I always use the fresh vegetables and then all that.
Okay, so that's good. Very good. So that's there. Do you get a good 8 hours sleep every night?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You said yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you get good 8 hours sleep. You're eating good vegetables and stuff. And then, but the stress that's coming, is it mostly work-related stress that you are not able to take care of?
No, maybe it's from inside coming. I don't know, kind of feel lightheadedness, kind of brain weakness, you could say. What could be the good thing to eat for
yeah, like I said, I'm not, yeah. Have you ever tried meditation? Have you spent 5 minutes? And again, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go take classes for meditation or something. Just meditate.
Yeah, I'm trying that too. Yeah, that helps little. Yes.
It's a building technology way. So meditation is not going to immediately help you in a week or 2 weeks or 3 months. It's a process that trains your mind. It's not about, so when people meditate, sometimes a lot of people think meditation means I shouldn't think. No, meditation means think. You have to think. In fact, the thoughts automatically will start to fade out once you get so strong and powerful. But meditation doesn't mean I don't have to think, because when you keep forcing yourself, I don't have to think, you're going to think more. So let the thoughts come. But as you get really good at it, meditation really helps you with all of these factors. And the last one I always have to recommend is exercise. I mean, exercise cannot, because exercise is a form of meditation, because you are focusing on yourself. Meditation is also focusing on one thing. So do you find time to exercise?
Yeah, I try yoga too.
Right. You try yoga,
Yoga.
but like I
And
said,
yeah, I
exercise.
mean, my question is, what could be the best veg food so that I don't get acidity from that, and then they de-stress too.
So food wise, I would definitely say, guys, it's not just food. I would, do you take any probiotics, the pills or the probiotic? Like, of course, you eat if you eat yogurt, but just to explain you, yogurt only has one bacteria, which is called lactobacillus. But when you buy probiotics, जो पिल के फॉर्म में मिलते हैं लिक्विड के फॉर्म में मिलते हैं देर अ वेरी हाई पोटेंट सोर्स ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ गुड बैक्टीरिया दैट kills the bad bacteria that's creating ulcers in the body. So coming back to the question, do you take any kind of daily probiotics per day? If you're not, then that's something you need to get on right away. It's over the counter. You can get it from me. I have a very good formula. You can get it from wherever that you want. But probiotics is something, if you haven't, give it a month or month and a half. You'll see amazing differences in your ulcer and whatnot in your body if you start taking probiotics. Do you do that or not so?
I'm taking.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You said you take yoga. Is that what you said? Hello? Your voice is a little choppy. I don't know if it's a
Yeah,
connection.
I'm not taking probiotics, but I'm taking aloe vera juice.
Okay, aloe vera juice is nice too, but that's not the same thing. You know, aloe vera juice is nice, but that's not going to give you the same exact thing. So what I was suggesting is the reason a lot of people have these issues with digestion and ulcers, of course, connected to stress, is because the body has been depleted of all the good bacteria that we were born with. So you have to go back and take those good bacteria back again, because once the body's जो system है खराब हो जाता है कि bad bacteria बढ़ गए, good bacteria खराब हो गए, you're always going to have these issues. So I would definitely say start taking probiotics. Is the most natural thing you can try, most natural thing ever. It's like drinking water, as safe as that. And start taking probiotics, a good formula that at least has about 10 or 20 billion bacteria in it, a good strong potent formula. Take it for a month and a half. You should already start to see changes in your body.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. So yeah, these are all, all I can say good things that you probably need to be trying. Probiotics is one of them. Drinking a lot of maybe some green tea a day. Also drinking what I call or what is called kombucha. It's funny the name, but Kombucha. It's a fantastic drink. It tastes amazing too. Get a ginger kombucha and it tastes amazing, but it does a lot of wonders to your body's digestive system. So get a drink. It's pretty much sold in all the stores. It's called kombucha. It's like a fizzy kind of a drink. It tastes very nice, especially if you go with ginger and lemon and mango kind of flavors, and drink a bottle of that every day. And that definitely helps you with digestion and ulcers, because these are all good bacteria back in your body. So very high source of probiotics too. Okay, so again, going back to our studio, my studio number है 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. Again, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना's फिटनेस शो पे. If you have a question, आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं अभी. हमारा अभी स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565. If you're interested in any of our complete weight loss programs, you're definitely welcome to give us a call. हमारे बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स हैं ऑनगोइंग होते हैं, और कई प्रोग्राम स्पेसिफिक डेट को स्टार्ट होते हैं एज बैचेस. सो अगेन वी डू हैव सम बैचेस ऑफ आवर पोस्ट प्रेगनेंसी वेट लॉस प्रोग्राम, our just abs level 1 program, and then we also have a level 2, and then our ultra fat burner starting around the middle of August. So if you're interested in any of the complete programs, they could be set up anyway. So if you are listening to my program और आप physically सोच रहे हैं कि टाइम कैसे निकालें, ट्रस्ट मी, यू कैन डू अ प्रोग्राम फॉर एवर. बस थोड़ी सी मोटिवेशन चाहिए. उसके बाद जहाँ आपको रिजल्ट्स दिखेंगे ना, ऑटोमेटिकली और मोटिवेशन आएगी. जहाँ अगले हफ्ते और रिजल्ट्स दिखेंगे और मोटिवेशन आएगी. सो मोटिवेशन जस्ट डेफिनेटली कीप्स कमिंग all the time. But again, the point is to get started. So again, if you are interested in getting started, being healthy, making a lot of changes in your lifestyle, आप definitely मुझे contact कर सकते हैं. The phone number to get in touch with me about any of our programs. I also do personalized desi nutritional plans for you. So if you're looking for nutritional plans that will be personally designed as per your goals, your metabolism, what you need, what your intake should be, what your lifestyle is, I definitely do that too. So आप हमें definitely call कर सकते हैं information के लिए, या फिर हमारे किसी complete weight loss program में register करना है. Same thing again, give us a call 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. You can always connect us to our website, rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. Okay. So all I'm saying is that, since, of course, exercise is, it has to be part of everything. जितने भी issues होते हैं हमारी body में, exercise takes away stress Exercise takes away, of course, fat. Exercise makes you happy. Exercise takes away a lot of these mood swings. It just has a lot. Exercise takes away depression. Exercise takes away anxiety. There are just too many benefits of exercise. It's just not about getting thin. You know, if you're thinking exercise का कहाँ time है, पतला क्या ठीक है तो है ऐसे ही है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? I mean, no, it's everything. It's just it's a complete circle that wherever that you go until you don't exercise, वो circle कभी आपका close नहीं होगा. You could keep rushing yourself, you could keep running after jobs, you could keep working on different projects until you find time to go get yourself fit. That circle of life is never going to finish. You're never going to be happy. All I can say in simple. So how? I know I've been sitting and saying here, आप बोलेंगे कि okay, इसको तो शौक होगा, but हमारे पास तो time नहीं है. But how do you make yourself do what I wasn't born this way. So if I could become an exercise addict, I still have everything else that I do side, but I'm an exercise addict. How did I do that? How? So first of all, I know we just have a little time left for our show, but I wanted to get up. First of all, exercise ke liye, you have to set a specific time every day. So it is so important. I mean, that's the rule number one that I've trained myself, no matter what. If I'm going to exercise at, let's say, 6:37, I will exercise at 6:37. It's, of course, calling it extreme. But the point is that, let's say you have to fix a time. You can't say, kal exercise karenge, I'll see if I can fit in my schedule. It's not going to happen because you are not there yet. You have not trained your body and your mind to do it every single day. So your mind is going to find excuses tomorrow until you know or you set a time that this is what you're going to be doing at this specific time. So set your alarm and lay out everything you need for your workout. Okay, so as soon as the alarm goes off in the morning, turn on the light of the room. So you're just going to get up. You're not going to just, put it in a snooze mode and go back to sleep again. Okay, working out at the same day, same time, or working out at the same time every single day is good. But again, it's not important. But again, it's more of a mind training tool. So you're training your mind that this is what I do. And soon enough, you'll start to realize the importance, why it was so important to do it every single day at the same time. Habits take a little while. So I would say give it at least 6 weeks. There's an urban legend that it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for anything to become a habit. Anything. This is when you start to see aesthetic changes in your body. Once you see changes, you don't want to go back to the older you. This is about also the time that you will start to notice the difference in how you feel, that if you miss a day of your workout or exercise, you're going to start to see that something wrong is happening and you're going to go find time to exercise. And this is when you'll start to appreciate the natural high that comes after a good workout. So give it 6 weeks to make it a habit. The next one, enjoy the process. It's not about there. You don't have to feel it as a chore. I mean, you're having a party. I mean, that's what we do at Miss Central. We have fun where we exercise. We have a blast. We're doing every, interesting thing as we're doing. We're talking, we're everything, but we will not stop to exercise. It's a process that makes it interesting. Get professional help. I mean, if you're a total newcomer to the fitness world or you just need a little motivation or guidance, professional help will give you goals. Someone who can hold you accountable. Someone who will motivate you to work out your hardest. It's all the positive reinforcement when you need it. That's exactly what it means. Make it convenient, the next one wanted to mention. Think about where, when, how. What workout is going to be the convenient for you that you can really fit into your daily schedule. And that's when all of my programs जो होते हैं, सारे लोग घर से, बहुत लोग घर से करते हैं, because you don't have to drive down. All you know is 7 o'clock class starts, I'm attending a 7 o'clock class. 6 o'clock class starts, I attend a 6 o'clock class starts. Or I also give you recorded classes. So let's say you can do a class, but you want to do it 10 o'clock every night after the kids go to sleep. So you do your class at 10 o'clock every night. So all these options are available. So again, I'm just about getting close to the ending of my show. So wanted to mention, अगर आप किसी भी schedule में फंसे हुए हैं, but आपको time चाहिए निकालने के लिए, trust me, we'll figure it out. Give me a call. I'll be happy to get you started, get the weight off, and make you a healthier and a happier version of you. And if you are on a medication, especially cholesterol or triglycerides or diabetes medication, let's see if we can get them off. let's see if we could possibly stop taking it, because I've had a lot of cases where people have come to me and who were taking medications of all these kind of things for years, and they didn't have to take these medications anymore because they got healthier, they lost weight, things were done the right way, they just didn't go on a crazy diet, but everything went fine, and of course the medications came off. So if you're looking for results like these, I would definitely be more than happy to help you. आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. You can also connect with us or contact us through my website, Rachna Radio, Rachna, rachnaradio.com, or just Google and find Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC. Facebook के थ्रू भी आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, facebook.com/Rachna Radio. YouTube पे go find my YouTube channel. हमारा YouTube का channel है Rachna's Wellness. Please subscribe to my channel. Watch the videos. आप हमारे सारे radio shows भी बाद में सुन सकते हैं if you missed some of them, or you want to forward my shows to someone else to benefit from them, or if you missed it or you want to hear it again. So आपको सारे हमारे YouTube channel पे मिलेंगे, Rachna Radio, Rachna's Wellness. Again, just wrapping up my show here for today. Wanted to mention हमारे बहुत सारे programs हैं, बहुत special programs होते हैं लोगों के लिए, like a post pregnancy weight loss program,